Hey guys, so far we have done a lot of things. Okay, first we have learned about why we should join stat audit. Then we have done what are the different stages in audit, like planning, completion, execution, planning, execution, completion, audit opinion. Then we have learned about audit materiality in deep detail, and a lot of questions we have done. Now, a lot of questions will be asked to you when you will give an interview on the audit of balance sheet items and the profit and loss account items. Each and every item they will be asking you. Okay. Now, this is a very important question because in the interview, the majority of the time when you join as a CA fresher in a big four organization, so that time you will be doing work papers only. Okay. And generally, I'm telling you, okay, you will not be getting that much of guidance that a CA article will get. Okay. Because in Big Four, okay, you will not, they will definitely there will be trainings, okay. But that training will be on the software part only. That how to use a software, how to upload a file and all things. Okay. But regarding the work papers, I'm honestly telling you, you will not get that much of hand holding which you expect that you should be getting. Okay. And that is why it is very, very important for you. You do it very well in now also. That so that later on also it is very useful when you join a state audit firm, so you don't face any difficulty. Also, nowadays the interviewer who is taking an interview like managers or senior managers, they are making sure that I have seen, okay, as I've mentored so many professionals over the last 5 6 years, okay, and I've seen people, they want basically people who knows about the stat audit in their articles if they have done it. Okay. So if you know the how to prepare a work paper, at least you have a basic number of understanding, okay, then they know they don't have to guide you how to prepare a work paper. And at least you have the common sense to do it very properly. So we will be discussing in each and every area how to do the audit of revenue, fixed asset, inventory. Okay. So this is a very, very important thing. You should have a common knowledge how to do different things. And also I will be helping you how to tell this answer in an interview. Okay. So we will start first with the revenue because that is the most important thing. Likewise, we will be doing other things. Okay. Now, how to audit a revenue? Okay. Now, when you do the audit of a revenue, okay, make sure that whether you're doing a balance sheet item or a profit and loss account items, okay, you remember the assertions. Now, if you don't know assertions, then I will first tell you what are the assertions. Okay. Now, first I find out that whether it is a P&L item or a balance sheet item. Okay. Now, if it is a P&L item like revenue, then what are the assertions you should be knowing? Now, in the assertions, okay, I will make different video on assertion, but let's understand the P&L revenue is a P&L item, OCC is CC. This is your shortcut to remember. O chartered accountant CC, like this you can remember. What are the O say occurrence? Occurrence is there, C say completeness, A accuracy, and C cutoff and classification. So if you remember these assertions, okay, you will be able to tell a lot of points in interview and make sure that your points are all practical so that you are able to impress the interviewer. Okay, good. Okay, now first of all, okay, I would suggest okay, how you will tell the answer. This is very important. Okay, normally when you go for an audit, okay, for a revenue, okay, what you will what is the common sense that you will be applying? Okay, you will first ask the sales register from them, correct? Yes. You will ask the sales register and then you will ask the general ledger, trial balance, ledger, financial statement, sales register. You will try to match all of them and see whether there is any differences or not. If everything is right, then it is good. Why we are doing this? Because on the basis of that, we will do the vouching verification. Vouching will do, right? If the data is only wrong, if the, for example, sales register is not matching with the financial or ledger or trial balance, then how the audit will be done? This is called completeness. Very simple. The completeness, what you do, you reconcile the sales register with the journal, ledger, trial balance, it will be profit and loss account. Okay. It will be profit and loss account. Right. This is the first thing that you will do. Second thing, there will be GST returns. So in GST also you will try to reconcile 1 3 everything with the with the financial statement. With the profit and loss account, you can write profit and loss account. You say the answer in sequence, then they will like it. Then what I will do? Common sense. You'll check with the 26 AS. Very important. 26 AS. There might be something a transaction. If it is service sector 26 AS, sales might be coming. So you will cross check with everything, whether everything is properly populated or not. Then a pivot table, top 10 parties, related parties. You can check what are the related party. Ask the ledger from the top parties related. Cross verify the transaction with the help of Excel. Rationalize between the ledger to third party ledger to ensure that all transactions have been recorded. These points you can say in the this. So you can do 20 GST returns, 26 AS, then reconcile sales register with this, and this. Now what if they can ask you how do you ensure, the question can ask you that how do you ensure completeness in revenue? Like they can ask you this question, okay? That how normally they don't ask you how to do audit of revenue. They can ask you how do you ensure completeness assertion in revenue. So this is the answer you have to tell. Okay. Then you reconcile everything. Completeness is everything is complete. Transactions are complete. Sales are matching with this. Trial balance, ledger, everything is matching. Okay. And then you see the top 10 parties and every ledger related party transaction, cross verify all the big parties. Okay. And then you can reconcile between the ledger to third party ledger to it's recorded. This is the first thing that you should do. Once this is complete, then you do the occurrence. Okay. Now you know कि sales registered एकदम सही है. Everything is right. Now what do? You do that occurrence. Occurrence with transaction is occurred. And this is called vouching. The vouching I've done a lot in articles. I don't think you need to learn to explain what vouching is. You check the sales voucher and check in the tally everything is recorded properly, date, mention, amount, everything you check. So you know this in the Big Four generally you have to record them out. That these are the way we have out. So the documentation is done properly. And then match the sales register with the invoices and then reconcile the quantity, value, everything. So that is what you'll be doing occurrence. Okay. Then there's a point called accuracy. Accuracy, you can check the transaction price is in determined as per the Ind AS 115, if Ind AS is applicable, or AS. What is the transaction price? You'll check that. You calculate the reconciliation to arithmetical accuracy. You can check the GST, current amount credited, export sales, and sales is recorded into Ind AS. You can also check the GST rates. You can check GST rate is proper, HSN code or HSC code. You can check that also. Okay. Now this is very important. Now what do we do? Classification. Classification, they can ask the classification is proper as per Ind AS Schedule 3. Nature of income, which is revenue capitalized, what you to see. Proper heads, export sales, domestic sales, correct account is debited, credited. We'll try to correct account is debited, credited. Okay, this is what we try to check the items, the condition revenue, the taxes has not been included, etc. GST is not included. So that you will see classification is proper or not. Okay. This is, and there is a call cutoff. We understood how to tell the answer in the form of assertions, and you have to remember in each and every assertion what you need to check properly. Accuracy, you check to check the GST rates, HSN code, and these things. Okay. So they can ask you how do you check accuracy, how do you take the classification. Okay. And I can check okay with domestic sales, then export sales, how much is export sales. Okay, so that you're checking properly. Then there is called cutoff. This is a very important question which is asked, okay, in interview. How do you ensure cutoff? How to ensure revenue cutoff? Very, very important question that is asked. Okay. Now, cutoff is what? Okay, cutoff means the transactions are recorded in the correct. What do you understand by cutoff? Cutoff means the transactions are recorded in correct accounting period. Matching concept, na matching principle. Two avenues being student, right? How do you ensure cutoff? Very important question. Now, there's something called Incoterms. Okay. Now you do what is they can ask you question on Incoterms as well. So there is something called Incoterms in invoice. Okay. This is basically the you can do Google and see what is Incoterms. These are the international trade that define the responsibilities of buyers and sellers in transaction. They help clarify which party is responsible for paying the goods. Insurance. Incoterms can be X works, FOB, CIF, DDP, very much this standard. Okay, this is work. What you will do, okay, you will check the last 10 invoice or something like that, then last 10 invoice, if the cutoff is correct or not, to ensure the freight bill is on. What you can do, okay, how to ensure cutoff. Okay? Now, what you will do in the cutoff? Basically, what you will do before 31st March, before the 31st March, in this sheet, okay, I have mentioned this in another area also, cutoff. I just have to check it once. Okay, in the cutoff, what you do again? You take the last 5 to 10 invoices of the sales before 31st March and 5-10 invoices after 31st March of the period you're doing audit. Now, how much invoices to check it based on the lead time of the seller to transfer the goods to the buyer? See, what is the lead time? कितना time लगता है seller को buyer को goods पहुंचाने में domestic sales में and export sales में? That is called lead time. उसके हिसाब से अगर आपका export है तो 15 days it can take. If it is taking 15 days, so how much invoices you need to take that way? You have to take the lead time of the seller. So we have taken the invoice. I will do the invoice testing. You'll check the Incoterms out there. Incoterms अभी हम लोग ने पढ़ा था. Whatever the export sales, FOB, CIF, the EVA bill, freight bill, everything you will check properly. So what are the dates are mentioned? You will check properly. If the date is falling, receipt of goods by the way, if their receipt of goods falls after 31st March, then revenue, if it is booked, then it has to be reversed. In export, there is bill of lading if it is 31st March, okay, like this. We also check sales returns also after 31st March and know the reasons of the sales returns, whether they correspond with the last year's sales. This is also done to check the sales and all. Okay, so basically you will check the 5-10 invoice before and 5-10 invoices based on the lead time, and you check whether that which falls, which period transaction it is falling properly. Now, for example, if the date of receipt of goods, if they have received the goods after bill of lading, they have received after 31st March, and you have to see the Incoterms also, like with FOB. So FOB में क्या है and CIF what it is there. In the FOB what it is there and in the CIF what is there. Who is liable to pay what charges? If it is in the case of FOB, then they just have to export. Goods are onboarded on the ship, and then the revenue should be booked, right? If it is CIF, then it has to bear the insurance and freight charges by the seller itself. So, and it reaches the territory of the some of the buyer, then only the revenue will be booked. So accordingly, the revenue will be booked. So this is the thing that you have to check in the cutoff. They can ask how many invoices take it based on the lead time of the seller. So I hope this is clear. Okay. In case you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. So this is called cutoff procedures. You will check Incoterms and all. You will check and you will find it out. Okay. Now, you have checked cutoff. You have done complete test, occurrence, accuracy, classification. You have checked. Okay. So these are the assertion testing you have done. So this is the thing that you will check in. You will tell sequence wise in an interview that will do completeness, occurrence, accuracy, classification. Checking that we will do in an in audit of sales. Okay. We also do the analytical procedures, trend analysis, budget analysis, suspicious transaction to identify the reasons for the same. Variance analysis we do. Trend analysis, we do the variance analysis. Variance analysis, ratio analysis and all we will do to understand what is the difference last year insurance sales and what is the difference work there. Okay. Related party transactions, we will check how much is the related party. If there is any related party sales, we will check this as well. Okay. So this is all about audit of revenue. I hope you learned a lot and thank you so much.